Hi, good evening everyone.
Good evening, Boj!
Hi!
My name is Boj, I'm from the Philippines. Before I begin, I'd like to ask everyone, is there anyone born and raised Catholic? Because a lot of these stories would be something related to my experience. Okay, I'm not gonna complain about religion. Probably I'll just say something, my experience as a kid when Catholicism was taught to me. So all I remember is really lots of fear. So number one, I mean, these things still happen even now. I'm really old, no? But so number one, they would say, do not waste food, because when you die, your soul will pick up every single grain of rice that you waste. I think it should work in China because the way they order food here, it's always very wasteful. So anyway, Anyway, that's how it was taught to me, because maybe it was, I don't know, I guess it's just a way of saying, telling kids to finish everything on their plate. Because you know, when we're kids, we choose the food that we eat, right? So that's one, and yeah, until now, when I dine with my friends, I still try to finish everything. If they don't mind, I actually eat their food as well. Which is because I don't want them to go to hell, or so. Anyway, this next thing I want to say, because I think it's very timely. It's Holy Week. It's Semana Santa, Holy Week. I don't know if everyone's aware of it. No. So tonight is actually when the Last Supper is happening. So up until I was maybe 8 or 9 years old, my favorite religious holiday is not Christmas, but actually it's Easter Sunday. Why? Because again, there's an element of fear here. There's 8 kids in my family. We're a huge family. 8 brothers and sisters. So try to imagine managing these small kids during Holy Week. So because Holy Week, my grandparents are very religious. And you cannot make any sound. You cannot run. If you do run, they call you Judas. which is Judas. Anybody familiar with Judas? So anyway, Judas. So anyway, they call you Judas. Anything. You use the telephone, say Judas. So if actually right now it's a curse word, so you can use it actually, Judas, if you want to call someone. So Judas. So they said that to scare us, so we don't become too naughty. They say that the Holy Week is the time when all the monsters, the evil things are actually out in the world, because especially after Good Friday at 3 o'clock when Jesus Christ dies. So all the bad spirits are actually out there. So I remember sleeping when I was a kid, that I slept with a crucifix, a garlic, a holy water with me. Because this is exactly the time of the year, they say, that the vampires, all elves, dwarves, everything are actually coming out. And they're all going to eat naughty kids. So that's how I was taught. So again, the happiest time of the year is in Easter, when of course God is back and He's alive again, so He can save us from all the evil. So another thing is actually I don't know if you've seen it in the news, but it's only in the Philippines where people get crucified. Have you seen it? No? They actually get crucified, and it's actually part of their devotion. So again, if you are naughty as a kid, they would tell you that you'll be next to be crucified. So anyway, that's how I remember. And then of course, when you grow up, you realize that people who should be crucified is actually not the sinners, but actually the politicians. But again, it doesn't really happen. So, I'm gonna cut it short here because I know there's a lot of speakers. I'd love to hear your stories again.